Hello and welcome back to Factory Town. In our last episode we set up magic robes and joined them with the magic cloaks and joined them with the magic robes here in the station and are now hauling those into town to sell at the the specialty goods store here. And they are doing quite well. To the point where the other things are failing a little, or lagging a little. But that could just be needing more trains or needing to upgrade these main spurs to magic rails or the boosts or any other number of things. So we're not going to worry too much about it as long as, I mean, honestly, if this number stays at 100 for anything, even these ones that almost made it down to 0 here, they all stayed at 100 the whole time. I don't know why books didn't if these did, but I'm not going to fret about it too much yet. We do have a lot of houses now. We're up to 70, so it's going to be a little bit more of a struggle than it had been, because as we keep adding houses, we need to add more production, and we can't add more production unless we do more boosting after a certain point. So of some kind, boosting of some kind, whether that's the Omnistone upgrades or the steam or air boost where we need to do them, or if that's where the heck is it? Out here at the school. This might be actually something we consider doing sooner rather than later. That's not a school. This is the school. Is the production speed boost here once we figure out how we get the star coins working. I still haven't looked that up yet, but that's okay because this is how. Apparently we send this specific stuff to here, and that's how we get the star coins. So, but anyways, what we're going to do today is start working on the layout and a plan for the jewelry. Those 4 jewelry pieces that we still have left to do here at the specialty goods store: fire ring, crown, water ring, and necklace. If you remember from a few episodes ago, I talked about how much gold this is going to require, in addition, of course, to iron and stone, and it was a lot. That's about all I can say, is that it was a lot. So what we're going to do is just kind of start setting this up with the goal of having all of that being produced, and then just kind of see where it goes to. So the way these kind of work is we need 3 enchanters for each one, and I'm just going to make 1 enchanter for right now, and I'm going to try and find a decent place to set these up. Try and find a decent place. Maybe we'll just do it right up here against this coastline as well. I lost my enchanter. Like here-ish. Oops, I moved, but that's okay. Each of these recipes produce 1 every 6 seconds. Again, times 4 because of the speed boost here. So that's 4 every 6 seconds. And so in order to produce 2 per second for each of them, which is the goal that we're trying to achieve here, we need to have 3 enchanters, because that would be 12 every 6 seconds, and that is 2 per second. So we're going to have 3 enchanters for each one of these recipes. And I'm not sure if this is the one that I'm going to want in that spot, so I'm going to delete it so I don't confuse myself later. But 3 enchanters each. And then, depending on which recipe it is we're talking about, I guess maybe I shouldn't have deleted it. Put it back down again. Go back in there. The fire rings take 1 gold, 2 polished stone. Water rings take the same, and of course they each take a different elemental stone, but that's fine. The crown takes 2 gold and 2 iron, and the necklace takes 2 polished stone and 2 iron. So, as you can see, we need basically 2, 4, 6, 8, I think it is total, gold per second. 2, 4, 6, 8, 8 gold per second, which is a ridiculous amount of gold ore. So part of the plan is to set up a bunch of trades of fish oil here, so that we can start trading for gold and then shipping that over here to the mainland, so that we can collect. Actually, it isn't the mainland; it's a peninsula, so it's not really not on the mainland, but over to this area over here, where we can then belt it in and supplement it. So since I know that I need 8 gold ingots per second for all the jewelry combined. I think my goal is going to be to produce half of it from here and half of it from mining. And the reason for that, if you don't remember, is that we're already doing an occasional trade per, like, I think it's about 0.625 or something like that, trades per second here for the gears to wood axes. And we're also going to need to trade a bunch of gold to send over here to trade again for the berry cakes. And I think this is like 2.5 per second that we're going to need for here. So because of that, I can't because we can only do 10 trades per second at a trading post. I can't do all 8 trades here for fish oil to gold. And that's a lot of fish oil anyway. So the plan is going to be to maybe set up this island or something like that to gather fish oil, or to make fish oil, to gather fish and make fish oil. Maybe we'll do some here, do some over here in this peninsula, not sure. And send that to this trading post. We can't pipe it because the trading post, or maybe we can pipe it. We can actually pipe it because the trading post is on a little dirt pillar here. So we can pipe it, which is good. And then send that in there and trade it for gold, and then ship the gold probably via cargo boat, but we might end up using something else. May even have to end up using belts just to stabilize things. But getting that over there so that we can then use it for crafting. So if we're going to build these here, and so I'm going to go ahead and just actually rip up all these resources here, because I'm definitely going to need this space. At least probably about this much, at least. So let's move this slightly. I don't know. Correct button, Wally. Correct button. Maybe there. I want to leave a little bit of space here. Let's see. If I did... I'm going to run out of stones here pretty soon. Like now. So let me use just a barn as a space holder like we did before. That's too close together to do 6 across here. Unless maybe I did... The other thing is, what's feeding into this? What's feeding into these are iron, gold, and polished stone. So I think... Actually, I think this will be okay. Let's do... 1, 2, 3... Oh, these need to be 1 apart as well. Doggone it. Four, 5, 6... Oh, these need to also be 1 apart. Alright. I keep hitting the wrong button on my keyboard. Let's see. If I move these out a little bit, that needs to go 1 more. I think, well, let's put a train station down. I kind of want to lay this out well in advance of getting everything going. If I put this here, and I think of where I want this to go. If I put it even here, that's 2 away, so these could actually come in. Keep hitting that. What am I hitting? I'm hitting the period key, which is the also the question mark. Or no, what am I hitting? I'm hitting the period key, which is the help key. So I could do like this, and then I could have stuff feeding into these 3, stuff feeding into these 3, stuff feeding into these 3, stuff feeding into those 3. So then we need to have. Let's look at the commonalities here. The 3 of them take polished stone, 2 of them take iron plate, and 3 of them take gold. So logically, I would want to put the iron plate ones together, just for my own sanity. the 3 stone ones together and the 3 gold ones together. Since gold is coming in from over here, maybe these 3 should be the gold, which means that these 3 should be the stone. And then these gold. So, let's see. Let's see. That would make this one, these 2 fire and water. Crown to be here, necklace to be here. That means I have iron on both sides, but I think that's okay. I can smelt iron on both sides. Yeah, I can smelt iron on both sides. That might actually be better anyway. Just thinking again, just to make sure. The other thing that I want to do with the gold, if I can, is I want to have the gold that's being mined and smelted, forged, and the gold that's being shipped in go to all 9 of the enchanters together. And I'm not sure if I can pull that off or not. Like on two separate belts. Can I pull that off? I think I can, because I can always run the output belt and one of the input belts on the front side. Make one of them elevated. And I think that would work. The reason that I want to do that is because I want to make sure that they get an even amount of gold, and if I say, well, you need 2, the crown needs 2, so I'll just ship all of yours in for the crown, and then I'll smelt all the rest. Well, I could do that, but then what I'm nervous about there is what happens if one of them produces more or less, like especially the shipping. The shipping should really produce more, because we can always add more fish oil to it until we get to that maximum point where we can't do any more trades. But the smelting is going to be very stable, I think. I hope. So I'm hoping that I can balance it out that way at least. So let's think about how am I going to lay these out. So we wanted to do gold across these ones. Gold and iron go here then. So crown goes here. Crown. And then stone goes in these, so stone and iron go here. That would be necklace. And let's see if we can place any more of these down. Oh yeah, I can place a few down. Let's take these 2 out and do here and here. And so then these can be the 2 rings, and it doesn't really matter which one's which. Fire and water, because they take the same ingredients. And I can take out a couple more. Copy you there. Copy you there. No, I can't. Okay, we'll put that space holder back in there. Let's put in our output belts, I think maybe first. Metal conveyor belt. That's going to go across here and into there. And then across here and into there. I'm going to put down some grabbers here. And I'm actually going to set these to be nothing for now. Because I don't want to... I want to be able to buffer this all up with the elementals. And I don't want that to be... them to be unloading into there. Let's do this exact same shape, like this. I'm going to delete those and copy this particular one. That way I don't have the exclamation mark to deal with. Oops, I want that there. There we go. And that should be good, because that's 2 items per second each. Those are feeding into the station here, and we'll do a station that has... where's the jewelry at here? I don't want to filter it, because I want to be able to pick one after the other. Crown. I'm just going to do 2 stacks of each, and that has the bonus of being exactly 1 full station. Necklace and necklace. All right. So next we need to do some mining and some foraging. I'll take these out. For the two jewelry pieces, the crown, right? Yeah, the crown and the necklace. They both need 4 iron plates per second, which is 2 fire boosted forges, which then would need mines with 8 worker equivalents. So let's do forge. Actually, no, we need to put down rechargers first. We need to have space for that. If we don't have space for that, then we'll have problems later. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I didn't have enough to fill it in, so I'm glad I didn't try. But I think I did have enough. But I think I should spend them all. That way we have more to spend later, when it's time. So then we need to have forges, and I think the way that I'm going to do this is to have the forge feeding in between each pair of them like this. These are going to smelt iron plate, like that. And then we'll have, since this is going to be 4 iron plates per second, we'll have a metal belt coming out of each one, like this. And then the metal belt will go this way. And then we'll have a cloth belt. I have that in the toolbar here. Here and here, I think that'll work out okay. And then we just need splitters on those belts to handle the splitting. The other option, I have a crazy other idea. Let's leave those as metal belts. Crazy other idea says, put belts here. Reason being, these are 3-way splitters. If we have 2 coming out of here and 2 coming out of here, and we need to split the whole thing 3 different ways, we have 6 outputs. We have 3 sources. That means we need to have 2 outputs of each splitter going to each enchanter. This one's going into that enchanter. This one's going into this enchanter as well. Skip over here. These 2 are both going into this enchanter. And then these 2 are going into this enchanter. That should, TM, split it completely evenly between the 3. Should. TM. Alright, well, that's all we got there. So, next up are the mines. We need to have... How many did I say? 8 worker equivalents in mines, and to be the most efficient worker-wise, and I think also the most efficient for prospected resources-wise, I want to have 4 mines. I'm kind of in a weird spot here with working up against this, rubbing up against this, but I think what I can just do is do mine here. So if I do 4 mines, that's 2 iron ore per second each. That's really only 1 chute per mine then, which I think is reasonable, and that works out well. Let's do these mirrored here. What do we not have? Reinforced iron plank. Reinforced iron planks. Reinforced planks, whatever they are. And then we're going to need to prospect the ore under here. So let's do iron ore. And then the other thing we'll have to do is provide fuel to these. I just turned off all the supply pickaxes, but I think I'm okay with that idea. So we need also the same amount of fuel for this. So for each of these being 4 iron ore per second coming in, we also need 4 fuel per second coming in. 4 fuel divided by 8 is, because magma is worth 8, that is a half a fuel per second each, which is great, because we can do a shrine. And I think I'm going to put it maybe here. Let's see how this works. This is going to be up here. Actually, it doesn't need to even be that high. It could just be at this height. And we're going to need a metal belt. Grab that one. And I want you to go here and then come down like that. Yeah, that'll work. You go in there, you go in there. This will be magma. And we'll need to have 4 rechargers for this as well. Now, the only other thing that I need to be careful of is we also need to get stone in here. Polished stone. But I think we're okay, because we can bring that polished stone in. We're going to bring it up on a high belt anyway, so we can bring that in from basically from anywhere. And it'll be down here in this corner someplace. Easily enough. So let's do... bring those right up next to that, I think. Then when we bring in the firestones for this, we'll also need to charge up this and the one over there for the other side. Can I do this now? Yes, I can. But we're going to have to wait till we do the other side. What does it cost to do prospecting? Iron? Pickaxes. Okay. And blue coins. That's fine. Although I guess I should probably start the prospecting process. Yeah, let's do that. This places one on the surface, but it costs omnistones. The prospecting places underground. Probably need to wait on these. And they're going to have a yield of 50 without supplying pickaxes. Might be worth it just to think about making a lot of extra pickaxes and supplying them to some of the different mines, given that 400% boost. That might become worth it. I wish I was timing this. I didn't time it. Bummer. Okay, but that can go. We'll be fine. So I think we're going to mirror this on this side. We're going to need a lot of space here. We don't need as much, though. But that... plus about half. Let's go maybe that far. I'm going to take those out, too. Okay, so these need to go... skip 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to there. And let's do some terraforming as well. And then this can go... actually, these could have been even in closer. But I think it's okay. Copy. Paste there. Paste there. And this is where I wish you could do some blueprinting with this game. You're going to go there. We're going to go into there, and then into the outer one. Go there, into there, into there, and into the outer one. Splitters. Like that. You're going to go here, as I should have done a copy once again. And these 4 can go here if we had the... I'm not going to place that, though, I don't think. This 4 will go there. And then we need to do some mines out here, and these can be closer up. And I think they should be, but we still need these dang water stones. I'm going to go ahead and put down just 2 mines, or 3 mines for right now. You're not... okay, good. I copy-pasted. Good, good, good. Take out this. Adjust our terrain again. Doggone it. You can go there, and you can go there. And hopefully these will clear reasonably soon. Otherwise I'll have to delete them, and then we'll have to rely on the underground ones only. Isn't it great? You're not Okay, good. I keep thinking that's... I keep getting hints that this is going to start mining that. Kind of a little bit of annoyance. The other option is to gain those 3 spaces by putting these in between. Did it again. I don't know why I keep reaching for the wrong key on the keyboard. Yeah, let's do this. Copy. Stuff for it. Actually, I want to take this out anyway, because I'm going to have to run those chutes underneath. Thank you, autosave. And then I had a crazy idea of moving these. Of course, I lose all that prospecting I did, but moving these into here. And... no. Here. There. There. Can you delete these resources underground here? I guess I could have paged up to get the larger size of that, too. That's handy. Can you do, like, a delete or a remove? Yes, you can. I don't want them there. Even though I'm wasting... I don't want them there. I also put too many here, but actually I should have put them down around the outsides also. Although they're going to be shared, but I think that's okay. Like a Pac-Man game or something. That stone's coming out of there. Let's take all those out. Go. Okay. That's a slow go. If we do something like this. Then like this. That feeds in the iron. Then we can have our metal belt that feeds in the fuel. Do the same over here. This one can move. There. And I can copy this one. Almost. Okay, I'm going to do it. I'm going to delete 2 whole water stones there, and then I think I'm going to remove these underground ones that are adjacent as well. Even though the above ground ones are still there, there doesn't appear to be any reason why I can't do that. And put... oh, let's do, page up. Yeah, actually, can I go up to 5? Yes, I can. There we go. Except for that one. Bummer. And fill. Save the day. There we go. Alright. And I can always put more down and do mine shafts. Let's do the same. Wait, what did I do? Oh, that's what I did. Maybe. Yes, okay. I did do that. You go there, you go there, there, and there. There, and there. Oops. Alright. Okay, stop wildly clicking, Wally. Put that down. Those will take a little while to grow. I still should have been timing them and am not. And then the next piece will be to bring in the gold and the stone. Take out this hill entirely here. We'll have to have our sort of dock area somewhere over here. So we're going to need to have, if we plan for half of the gold mines that we need, we need, holy cow, 20 worker equivalents. Maybe I should do the stone mines first. They're actually not much better, I think. Oh, that was for stone. So, the stone mines, in order to make... Let's do a stonemason. In order to make polished stone, we can get 4 polished stone every 10 seconds. We can boost this, of course, with the air boost. And that makes it up to 8, and we can put through the steam boost, that puts it up to 10. So that basically gives us 1 polished stone per second per stonemason. So we know we need to have, for say, the necklace here, we know we need to have 4 polished stone per second. So that means we need to have 4 stonemasons just for the necklace. Fire ring and water ring, they need 4 polished stone each as well. So that's 4 stonemasons each. That means that the stonemason needs 10 stone per second each. One worker at one stone mine can produce 2 stone per second. So that means we need to have 5 worker equivalents in stone mines for each stonemason. And that's a lot. That's a lot. So if I wanted to try and space these out a little and try to maximize the amount of workers that we have to put in these, because that's what we did here. We said, well, we need to have 8 worker equivalents for iron, so we're gonna earth boost these and make 1 worker in each, and then have the earth boost. That way we have 8 worker equivalents there spread out. If we want to do the same kind of thing, that means we need to have 10 stone mines for each set of 4 stonemasons for each of the 3 types of jewelry. So right away, that tells me that this all goes bye-bye. At least. And then so does probably this hill. At least. And if we did 10 to 4, that's 5 to 2. So we could have one that splits between 2. Let's see if we can do maybe some sort of a layout here. Two, 3, 4. And then I'm not going to have enough of these to go around. But if we did, I'm going to have to do a little more spacing, I think. But if we did, yeah, let's do one other thing. Doggone it, Wally. There. Let's do that. And if we did, this is a stone mine. I gotta move this down because I can't take those trees out. Down by 1. I need more space anyway. Let's see, you're gonna go down... wrong way. Down by quite a lot here. Maybe that much, maybe more. We did 1, 2, we need 5 for every 4. So if I did 1, 2, yeah, barn, 3, 4, 5, something like that. I could tighten this up slightly, putting these in here. And then I could have a chute coming from this mine to here and splitting there. I could have a chute coming from this mine here, and then put this one up on a support and going in like this and like that. I can't leave that there because I need to monkey with this chute here. But I think that will satisfy everything. Guess I should have left that. There. I think that's satisfied everything, because now that's 2.5 going into each stonemason, which is what we needed. Because we need 10 mines for 4. Yeah, so 2.5 each. Grab a splitter somewhere here. Drop that right there. But I think that will work, and then we just do excuse me. We just do this. I need to move you over 1, you over 1 more. And then this can go here, 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 and here. And we just do the same layout again for the for these. That's 1. And we need 2 more sets like that. 1 for this one here, 1 for here for this one, and then these all need to come together at 4 per second. So that might need to be a magic belt, but that's fine. They can come together because I need to just do this in one belt. So at 4 per second, they'll come in, they'll go here. And I guess they could also go in on this side too, but I think I'm just going to do 1 magic belt. We need to use magic belts anyway. Magic belt. You go there. And then we can come down this way. And go back up. Actually, that would go there, and that would go there. We'll come in this way then, I think. Go like that. And then we can bring all these together. Like this. And like this. And come in like that. And I'll replace that elsewhere. But I think that would work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop the episode here. I'm going to attempt to save up some materials to put down more mines and more enchanters, more rechargers. We actually might already have enough stuff to do enchanters, but yes we do. And then more rechargers. That's about all I can put down now. But also the mines, because we have a few, but the reinforced planks are not producing at a huge amount. But I'm going to save up the resources and put those down. And then in the next episode, we will continue this process and attempt to smelt. Maybe I'll even duplicate this in these couple areas. And then we'll need to attempt to smelt the gold and the and then also set up the fish oil to trade. Hopefully, we'll get all that set up. So thank you all for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.